Hello and welcome today. This is Ulysses for Best Family Dogs. Today I thought I would try something a little bit different in regards to my typical videos for the website. Today I wanted to actually read a French story for your children and see what you think about that. I've been hearing a lot from parents online that especially during these pandemic times, they're having difficulty, especially if your child is in a French immersion program. It's really difficult to get quality education in French at all, especially during the pandemic. Again, you know, it's hard enough to get any education in English or any other language, but when it comes to French immersion students, they seem to be extremely having a tough time supplementing the educational component. So for today, just for fun, I wanted to try and read to your children one of our favorite books in our house, and this one is called Bonne Nuit, Toi. It's a little story about a bunny and a pig. In French, we say un lapin et un cochon, and it is written by Geneviève Côté. All right, I wanted to mention to parents that whether you're reading in French or in English, it's always great to come up with questions about the story in addition to the story that you can ask your children for feedback and to generate discussion. I will do that with this story as well. Also just to ask about emotions that come up in the story and discuss them with your child, because talking about characters in the book often takes the pressure off of themselves having those thoughts or feelings, and again just opens up discussion for parents. So here we go. Like I said, this is one of our favorite books in our house to read at bedtime. And it's good. It generates a lot of discussion around what the characters are doing and feeling, especially because it involves the dark. And we can have a lot of good discussion about if they're afraid of the dark and what kinds of things that they can do to feel less afraid in the dark. It also helps to promote coping skills when you can ask your child, what do you think would make the pig and the bunny feel better about seeing their shadows in the dark? And your child might discuss having a nightlight or a cuddle buddy or leaving the door open, and any kinds of techniques like that are really helpful for them, and they've been able to learn through the story. Okay, so Bonne Nuit, Toi. C'est la première fois que je vais camper et j'ai très hâte que la nuit soit tombée. So it's Bunny's first time that he's going camping, and he's very excited that nighttime is coming. Il y a un petit papillon bleu là. There's a small blue butterfly. Ah! Qu'est-ce que le lapin voit? Oh, il voit le cochon, mais regarde l'ombre de cochon sur le tente. So little bunny sees his friend, son ami le cochon, mais regarde l'ombre, the shadow of petit cochon sur le tente, on the tent. J'ai cru qu'un monstre venait vers moi. I thought a monster was coming towards me. Regarde, petit cochon. Haha, c'était seulement mon ombre, tu vois? Haha, it's only my shadow, can you see? Oh! As-tu peur de mon ombre, toi? Oh, are you scared of my shadow? Non, et même si c'était un monstre, moi, je ne criais pas. And even if it was a monster, I wouldn't scream. Même si ce monstre est vraiment horrible, Je peux faire des grimaces bien plus terribles. So, Lapin says, even if I was a terrible monster, regarde son ombre ici. Look at his shadow, how it reflects. Have you seen your shadow? And how does your shadow change in the evening on a sunny day? Do you notice how it gets longer and bigger? But the piggy, he's not scared of the shadow reflection. He says, I can make faces far more scary. Et si le monstre veut s'approcher, and if the monster wants to come towards you and approach you, je recule d'une pas et lui chatouille le nez. I would take this and tickle his nose. Et si il gronde ou rugit, and if he growled and roared, son ombre fait la même chose. Peu, moi aussi je peux faire du bruit. Me too, I can make noise. And he's gonna play the trumpet to be loud. Mais si le monstre est affamé et qu'il veut te manger, what if the monster was starving and wanted to eat you? Regarde le monstre ici, il est très faim. This monster in the shadow is very hungry. Je lui donne plutôt mes biscuits et je l'envoie au lit. I would give him my cookies and go to bed. Alors je peux lui chanter une berceuse tout doucement et quand le monstre sera endormi, I could sing him a lullaby really softly, and when he falls asleep, je ferme la lumière et lui dira bonne nuit. I would turn off the light and say good night. Mais qu'est-ce qui se passe avec le cochon? Regarde le cochon. Non, dit le cochon. Pourquoi est-ce que le cochon dit non? Regarde. Il regarde comme il t'inquiète. J'ai un petit peu peur de noir, il dit. J'ai un petit peu peur du noir. I am a little bit scared of the dark. Regarde le lapin. Il regarde à son ami le cochon. Have you ever felt afraid of the dark? Mais quand il fait noir, il y a 1 000 000 étoiles dans le ciel. Le lapin dit quelque chose à son ami le cochon. Il dit que when it's dark, there's 1 000 000 stars in the sky. And they light up and they're pretty. And le lapin, the bunny, is very excited and he's trying to share something nice with his friend so that his friend won't feel so afraid. C'est vrai que la nuit, les étoiles sont belles. Petit Cochon says, it's true that at nighttime the stars do look nice. Ah bien, on peut les regarder ensemble si tu veux. We can look at them together if you want. That's a good friend, isn't it? Look how he's laying out the blanket for Petit Cochon. Et on fera peur à tous les monstres à nous deux. And we'll be scared of the monsters together, both of us. So they are going to share an experience. On dormira bien, tranquille ici, toi et moi, cette nuit. We will sleep well here together, you and me, on this night. Et ils regardent les étoiles dans le ciel. They're looking at the stars in the sky. And you can see here that my own children have done their own addition to the story. So I'll leave you with that, and you can think about what happens overnight for Petit Lapin et Petit Cochon and what their morning will be like. So there you go. That is the end of the story. Bonne nuit, toi. Thank you very much for listening. If you liked this, I would be happy to do it again, and I may try an English book next time as well. Thank you.